He shaved off all his hair with a razor just to get into Shaolin Temple to learn Kung Fu. Then he knocked over the incense burner and without hesitation pressed his head against the burning incense. After finishing the right side of his head, he immediately started burning the left side. But he felt this was taking too long, so he grabbed 2 large incense sticks and pressed them straight down onto his scalp. Even as the pain made him collapse to his knees, he didn't stop. When he finally finished burning the ritual scars into his head, the agony knocked him unconscious. When he woke up, he found himself dressed in monk's robes. Thinking the Shaolin Temple had accepted him, he grabbed a staff and headed to the training hall. Since wolf packs often threaten the temple, the monks practiced with wolf fang staffs to fend them off. But their technique only targeted the wolves' legs and fangs. They wouldn't kill the wolves outright. The man thought this approach was useless against wild wolves, so he struck the wooden wolf dummy with full force, completely smashing it to pieces in just a few hits. The abbot was furious when he saw this, but the man argued that wolves had to be completely defeated to prevent future problems. The abbot told him that as a monk, he must have compassion, then demonstrated the proper wolf fang staff technique. He broke all 4 limbs of the wooden wolf, inserted his staff into the wolf's mouth, loosened the wolf's teeth, and finally struck the wolf's head. This way, the wolf would lose its power without losing its life. Now the man understood. He begged the abbot to let him stay at Shaolin Temple, but the abbot refused. To prove his sincere repentance, the man went to a cave behind the temple and practiced his staff work daily against the vines at the entrance. He would wrap all the vines together with his staff, then carefully untangle them one by one, without breaking a single vine. Then he'd jump onto a rock and strike the water's surface frantically with his staff, using the water's flexibility to train his control. The abbot happened to witness this training, and, seeing the man's transformation, decided to give him another chance. But he still had to pass the test of the wooden wolf formation. The man only needed to loosen the wooden wolf's teeth to pass. The abbot controlled the wooden wolf to block the man's attacks, giving him no opportunity to strike the wolf's fangs. Besides defending, the wooden wolf could also counterattack. With its tail and limbs, the man had to keep his distance and look for an opening. When he saw the wooden wolf start spinning, he immediately launched a fierce attack on its fangs. The abbot quickly tried to snap the wooden wolf's jaws shut, but the man spotted the weakness and thrust his staff straight into the wolf's mouth, successfully knocking out its teeth. This time, except for the teeth, the wooden wolf was completely unharmed. The abbot kept his promise and accepted the man as his disciple.